Since the early days, Portuguese fishermen and explorers were one of the first Europeans to visit the eastern shores of the North American continent. Although there was evidence of their presence, numerically significant immigration to Canada only took place after 1953. In 2006, there were over 400,000 Portuguese living in Canada, over 200,000 live in Ontario, and over 5,000 live here in Kitchener. The Tri-Cities has a large Portuguese community. With grocery stores, bakeries, the Portuguese Club, restaurants, and schools, this community is open and welcomes any Portuguese immigrant. Portuguese store owner Sofia Morgado has had the store for 4 years and tells us that the community in Kitchener is accepting.
The last 4 years I've been here, it's quite well for those that come here. We try our best to serve them.
Portuguese exports are in high demand. The Portuguese Canada Chamber of Commerce and Industry is a non-profit organization that promotes the wants of Portuguese exports in Canada. Being one of the only Portuguese store owners in Kitchener, Sofia finds the want for the exports there.
The products that come from overseas, the quality products, and also a lot of the meats, the sausage, and all the traditions from the European foods. Yeah.
The products are a community favorite, and having so many available outlets, the community is able to have a bit of Portugal in their neighborhood. Newcomer Luciana Amaral immigrated to Canada from Brazil. After a few years in Canada, Luciana married a Portuguese man and bought Benfica Sports Bar, a Portuguese bar and grill that has been open to the community for over 20 years. There, she finds that although she's not from Portugal, she is accepted.
I came from Brazil 7 years ago, and I think like the Portuguese community, they accept me because I speak Portuguese, but like the accent is different, so I didn't understand. It was hard to me, like to learn, but they really accept me.
The bulk of Portuguese immigrants come from the Azores, but many come from the mainland too. The majority of Luso-Canadian communities are found in Toronto and Montreal. At a young age, Walter Martins moved to Toronto from Portugal, and he found that due to the large amount of Portuguese in the community, the transition was easy.
Over to Canada, this was back in 1986. I was 10 years old, and it was pretty good at the time. And what we immigrated to was in Toronto, so we had like a community of a lot of Portuguese people there. So we fit in.
Luso-Canadians comprise one of the largest and most distinct minority populations in this country. For CGIQ, I'm Finalkpaulo.